Alright, y'all, it's another dark night. It seems like every night we work on this mobile home that we end up working through the dark. But it's probably about 9 o'clock now, and I just got done taping off this last door, this patio door.
But even though it's kind of excruciating to have to do these little details and not just, oh, we got to rip off 10 and oh, we got to rip off some more 10, it is going to make the product so much better. So we're taking our time and doing all these detail things, getting a new porch light, all those little things along the way. We know that they're going to have a big impact. So we're just slowing down, doing the things that we need to do before we go to the next step, so that all those things are taken care of and they don't pile up so we have too many little detail things at the end. We want to make sure we just tackle this whole front side and get it exactly the way we want to before we can move on to the back and the sides of Emma and ripping off more tin.
Every day isn't shining like today. Beauty rising, I can say I have seen mountain heights and some valleys. Yeah, I've shouldered some baggage, felt the weight of some burdens, carried shame, cried in pain, took the lies and put them on me. I will leave it at the altar, God. Leave it at the altar, God. Leave it at the altar, God. Oh, I will give you everything I got. Oh, I surrender all and leave it at the altar, God. Oh, yeah. I've had on so tight, turned out they were holding on me, on my skin, digging deeper. All I saw in the mirror, I had to learn. All I wanted was always there, deep inside me. So I leave it at the altar, God. I leave it at the altar, God. I leave it at the altar, God. Everything I've got, oh, I surrender all, yeah. Leave it at the altar, God. Oh, I give it all away. I give it all away. I give it at the altar, God. Oh, oh, oh. I give you everything I've got. Oh, I surrender all and leave it at the altar, God. Oh, oh.
What's going on, y'all? It's I.A.G Farms. It's all about God, and we're back on this mobile home project today. And we pretty much have gotten our whole, well, we've not pretty much, but we have gotten the whole front side, as you can see, as I slowly pan you around. We've gotten this whole front side done as far as windows, OSB, and house wrap. And now, today, I'm gonna try to go in and get everything kind of cleaned up. As y'all saw, I got the trailer unloaded onto the dump over here. And we probably, you know, it's probably about time for them to come get that dump. We got a little bit more room on it, but we think it's probably about time for them to come get that dump and drop us another one off. But before we move on to the other sides, because I'm done with the front, and I'm gonna move on to the side down there, and also to this side down here. At this end of the house, and I'm thinking I should be able to get both of these ends done in 1 week, and so probably, you know, 3 or 4 days I should be able to get both ends done because of how much I did here. And this front side only took me a week, so all these windows, doors, patio door, and all that type of stuff took me about 3 or 4 days to do that whole side. So I'm thinking that I can get this whole side here done and the other side done as well. It's pretty hot out here, y'all. For real. That's the one thing that's slowing me down is this heat. It's probably like real feel 110, 102 degrees, somewhere in between those. But I should be able to get these 2 ends done within a week. And then just like I did this front side, because the front side is actually the most difficult part. It had the most like pieces of tin I need to take apart. It had like 5 different levels of layers of tin. And so the back side only has 2 layers. And so I should be able to do the back side in a week just like I did the front side. So in 2 more weeks, I should have this whole house stripped of the tin, sheathed with OSB, house wrapped, and with all the new doors and new windows in. But today I'm just taking a little bit of time and kind of cleaning up the front yard, the work site, like I said, because I need to cut some grass as well, because I don't want the grass to grow up on me and start looking bad. You know, it's already looking, you know, like a work site, like a construction zone out here. And so we don't want it to look too bad out here. But yeah, so today I'm working on getting things cleaned up, getting all of my trash picked up, put on the dump. Like I say, getting prepared to call them to come get that dump and drop us another one. But I'm also gonna be doing some other things like installing a new porch light, because we took down the old porch light. If y'all remember what that old porch light looked like, this is the new upgraded porch light. Let me see if I can get out the box. But y'all can kind of see it already. But this is the new upgraded porch light that we're gonna do. And it's gonna go right up there by the front door. And also, on down the line, we're gonna put in one of those same porch lights on this side of the patio door and on the other side of the patio door. I have the wires kind of stubbed out down here in a junction box that I'm gonna run. And instead of running them inside of the wall, I think what I'm gonna do is that, and this way I was able to not have to do it now because I got so much going on. I really want to get all of this siding ripped off and OSB and house wrap, new windows and doors and everything. That's my first goal. And I come back and do all this other auxiliary stuff. But I'm stubbing out stuff like these wires in the junction box that I have tucked under there out of sight. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run electrical conduit, like metal conduit, up to the light, and then put a light there and a porch light there as well. And also, you can see I kind of started it already, but you can see I got a little bit of seam tape up there at the top of that door. And so I'm gonna seam tape around all these doors, all these windows. I'm gonna cut out our front door because I hadn't cut the house wrap yet, because that's our moisture seal. But I'm gonna cut out the front door, get it taped off, and then get the storm door put back up as well, and get this window taped off as well. So that's kind of my goal for today, is to get all of the windows and the doors kind of finalized and moisture sealed, taped off. And that'll kind of be, you know, the last steps as far as what I need to do in this round on the front. I also have to reinstall that outdoor plug that was down there a little bit past that kitchen window, probably somewhere in that area right there. And I have those wires stubbed out as well, and I got a new plug as well. And so I'm just you know, freshening up everything. Like I say, I really don't need to install these porch lights and outdoor plugs and things like that until I put the real siding on, but it might be another month until I go on with real siding. So I want to get all those wires that I have stubbed out back connected, you know, to their proper things, really, so I won't forget. Because I end up, you know, forgetting all about that plug and forgetting all about that porch light if I go too long without doing them. So I'm gonna go ahead and do those things, and also I'm gonna get the steps back in place, because as y'all see, we only have one entry now at the patio door, and I want to get these steps pushed back in front of the front door so we can go in and out the front door, because it's kind of dangerous. We have notes and everything on the doors to let people know not to go out the doors, but it's only a matter of time before somebody steps out the door and hurts themselves. So I want to go ahead and get everything taped off, get everything cleaned up, get all these trailers moved out of the way, because this week mainly is just gonna be cleanup, you know, and then so that way I can keep everything clean, keep everything organized, and then move on to the next side. And that way I'm not just building up junk all over the place. For real, trying to be responsible in my work functions and my activity and everything, and keep everything, like, you know, looking good and nice and everything, and also be in a position where I can still cut grass and all those type of things. But it's hot out here, y'all. But we're still working. I'm standing in the shade now and it feels so good. But it's hot out here. We're still working, still getting things done. So let me see if I can get this porch light installed, get that plug installed, back wired up, and then we'll start taping off some windows and doors. So y'all stick around. It's gonna be a fun, hot one today. Flip the light on for me. Yep, works. You can turn it off. You can turn it off. All right, y'all can see I got that porch light, the new porch light installed. I'm almost thinking I should have dropped it down just a little bit, because I know that we're gonna be building the porch, and that top beam of the porch might kind of be a little bit too close to it. But I can drop that down later. Like I said, it's just temporary until I get the actual LP smart siding up on the walls. So now that I got that up, now I can go ahead and get the plug for the outside plug hooked up, and after that I can go ahead and tape all these windows off, move a couple trailers, and then I'm gonna be done for the day. Like I said, I don't plan on doing too much today. I'm kind of still tired from last week, so I'm trying to kind of rest for this week, peel around, clean up. You do some little odds and ends stuff like taping off windows and things like that. Nothing too strenuous. And then next week I'll start back on the siding. So let me go ahead and get y'all set up, and then I'll go ahead and install this plug here, and then we'll go ahead and see what else we can get done today.
Sometimes what you want ain't what you need. Sometimes letting go sometimes the road ahead seems dark as night. Have some faith in yourself, that's the guiding light. You should know that when your dreams have...
Just hold it right there on that black wire, like that, and just yell when it stops beeping.
Hit the ceiling and falling back down on the ground. Let me tell you,
Woo!
I know the feeling. I used to live in that town.
You know, I was right here.
One door closes, another swings open. That's life, and not to dwell upon the darkest hour. They say it's just before dawn. You might take a fall, but you can bounce right back. Go to town dressed up like a heart attack, 'cause you know that when your dreams have hit the ceiling and fallen back down on the ground. Let me tell you, I know the feeling. I used to live in that town. One door closes, another swings open. That's life, and let's dwell upon the darkest hour. They say it's just before dawn. Yeah. When your dreams have hit the ceiling and falling back down on the ground, let me tell you, I know the feeling. I used to live in that town. One door closes and another swings open. That's life, and let the dwell upon the darkest hour. They say it's just before dawn. The darkest hour. They say it's just before dawn. Just before dawn.
All right, y'all, I got that little plug back wired up. I actually got to do just a little bit more work on that. I need to get a new box, because that box that they have in there is one of those nail-in boxes. I need one of those screw-in boxes. That way you can float it out if you need to, because like I say, I'm not done, because I got to add another layer of siding, and I'm going to need to float it out even further. So there's no need of nailing it in when I still need to float it out even more. So I got everything hooked up right, got everything tested, everything is functioning properly. And I'm gonna just leave it like that. Like I said, I'm gonna tape it off so it won't, won't get wet because it's not tight against the wall. And when I tape everything else off, but when I go to the hardware store, I'm gonna go ahead and get one of those boxes that you can screw in and out, and it'll float out for you. Like I say, if you floating walls out, because like I said, I need to be able to float this plug out a little bit more when I do my LP Smart Side. But everything is good with it for now. Like I said, it's a weather tight box, and like I said, it's a little bit loose right now because I gotta tack that wire box in. But as you can see, I got a new GFCI plug there, and I got it weather sealed. And like I said, I go to the store tomorrow or either tonight and replace that box and get it tight up against the wall. But for now, when I tape everything else off, I just tape that off as well so no water can get in there if it rains. But that's good for now. I also got the front porch light hooked up, so I got all of my electrical tied in. I need to get tied in. Now I can go ahead and start getting all my windows and everything taped off. Shouldn't take me too long. And after that, I go ahead and get this trailer moved out the way, and maybe I can get these boys over here to help me pick up some of this small little trash around here. What y'all think, boys?
Yep.
Y'all think y'all can help me with that?
Yep.
It's nice and cool out here now. It was hot earlier.
Yep.
Yeah, but porch lights looking good, and Megan came out and she likes it. And like I said, I would like to have one on each side of that door, that front door, but we have a swinging patio door, or not patio door, but storm door there. And then, but I definitely want to put two of them, one on each side of this patio door here. But let me go ahead and get my seam tape out. It would have been good if I could have started seam taping when it was still hot, because that stuff doesn't want to stick. I tried to find some that didn't have that like tar material on it, because that stuff doesn't like to stick unless it's like 100 degrees outside. So that's a good time to put that stuff on. But I do have a blow dryer, so I can use that blow dryer or heat gun or homemade heat gun to get it to sink in. So let me go ahead and I'll probably start on the door, go ahead and get that cut out, get that taped off, and then try to get this security door or storm door put back up, and then get these steps put back in place. Then I get everything else taped off. And like I said, that's kind of pretty much all I want to get done today. And it's just so hot that it's making everything take even longer. But I might have a chance to go after I get done with all that and get that box and go ahead and get that plug installed properly. But let me get to it and see if I can get all this done before it gets dark on me.
I just walked out of my front door. That was super fun. Tim has been on it. He has this beautiful door back in place next to a beautiful newly installed porch light that I am so happy about. It's like probably, you know, most improved. You know, when they say most improved in school, it's probably like gets the award for most improved, because that porch light was so annoying. It was a motion censored light, but you could be standing right in front of it and it would go off. We could not figure it out. It would not stay on. So I'm super excited to have the porch light installed, but he's been busy just kind of putting the whole front side of Emma back together, and just installing new little details. He also installed an electrical plug over there, so I'm just gonna walk around and see for myself, as well as show you what he has been up to today. So Tim has been hard at work, and he's still over there working. Now that it's cool, he's really able to kind of get to it and grind it out. Before it was super hot. I think the real feel was like 101, 102 degrees. So super duper hot, but now it's cooler and he is working hard. But this, y'all, I just have to linger here for a moment, because not only am I so happy about this porch light, I was able to walk through my front door, and that was just awesome, because we already had a beautiful front door, but now it's just been put back in place. So I feel like things are coming together again. And he also, you know, these are kind of just little nitpicky projects that really he's just kind of like piddling around, but they need to be done. You can't skip over these details. So he's still got a little bit of work to do with this plug, but now we have a new plug here, which I'm also excited about, because the other one was just kind of a little broken, a little raggedy here and there. But now we have a brand new one that actually will snap closed, because the other one wouldn't. So I'm also very, very happy about that. And now he is doing the great work of taping all of our windows, because we want to make sure that they're moisture sealed. They've been pretty good with the butyl tape, and we had them tested because we had a pretty intense rainstorm here, and none of the windows leaked. The patio door, we had some issues there, but that was because when we installed it, I'll just walk over to it. When we installed it, it was pretty intense trying to get this door in, y'all. And so when we finally got it in with the tractor, the butyl tape at the top came loose, and there was just nothing we could do about it. It was a miracle we got the door in the first place. So when it rained heavily, but that place where the butyl tape was missing, it leaked, but now he's got the wrap there, so it is now moisture sealed, watertight, so we don't have that problem anymore. But that's why he's doing the double duty of not just the butyl tape, which creates a moisture seal lock behind the screws, but he's also putting that wrap there, and that will that's just another layer of protection for water, moisture, stuff like that, just in case the butyl tape gets old or fails. Sometimes it can get hard and crack if there's extreme temperatures or weather, things like that, or just over time. So he's done a great job of giving us another layer of protection from that. So he's going to wrap all of the windows and probably the doors as well, just to give it a good seal. So he is rocking and rolling, and he is on it now that the sun has gone down and he can actually breathe. Isn't that right? Outside. So he's doing a great job.
Can I tell you what's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city light. Hey darling, we could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now. Pack our bags and get in that car, real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city. Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday. Baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey. Come on now and take my hand. Hey, darling, I love it when it's me and you on the road with a couple of tunes in a car for two. Hey, darling, you know we're gonna have a really good time, driving in the middle of the night when the stars are bright. Pack our bags and get in that car. Leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city. Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday. Baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey. Come on now and take my hand. Get out, we can leave this city. Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday. Baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey. Come on now and take my hand. Yeah, we only get one life. I wanna make it count, honey. Come on now and take my hand.
All right, y'all, it's another dark night. It seems like every night we work on this mobile home that we end up working through the dark. But it's probably about 9 o'clock now, and I just got done taping off this last door, this patio door. I didn't think I was gonna have enough tape to tape everything off, but I just had just enough, and I had just like probably about a couple inches extra. But I got everything taped off. But I think I'm just gonna look at that porch light. It looks good. But I think I'll pick y'all up in the morning because I still need to move the tractor and move the trailer. And the boys, they picked up a lot of trash in this area. So this area should be pretty clean, but I got to look at it in daylight to be able to see what it looks like. But I got all the windows, all the doors taped off, got the steps back installed there, got that storm door installed. And so we should be good. But like I said, I got to see it in the daylight. So I just pick y'all up in the morning and we'll move this trailer, move the tractor, and then make sure everything is clear in this front yard so that we can cut grass, keep everything looking beautiful, and kind of just prep the work site for ripping down some more stuff and making them another mess next week. So y'all stick around. I'll see y'all in the morning.
Dark on a road with old familiar feelings. I know I hear a song, but it ain't so clear. And when it rains, it falls hard, and there's a weight of carried so far. But will we fly or will I fall here? You are the answer. You are that real love. I throw my hands up. I throw my hands up. I give it all to you. I give it all to you, God. I give it all to you. I give it all to you. I give it all to you. I give it all to you, God. Give it all to you. I give it all to you. Give it all to you. Every hope, every plan, every dream that I've ever had, every promise and treasure. Every smile, every tear of joy that I've cried, without you it means nothing at all. Yeah. Give it all to you. Give it all to you, God. Give it all to you. Give it all to you. I give it all to you. I give it all to you, God. I give it all to you. Give it all to you. You are the answer. You are that real love. I roll my hands up. You are the answer. You are that real love. I roll my hands up. Give it all to you. Yeah. Give it all to you. Give it all. Give it all to you. Give it all to you. Give it all. Give it all to you. Give it all to you. Give it all. Give it all to you. Give it all. Give it all. Give it all to you.
Good morning. We pulled another Into the Nighter last night. Tim was working well into dark, and me and the boys were around chasing chickens, trying to get them inside to roost. But waking up the next morning and seeing the beauty of Emma and just all the hard work from yesterday is priceless. It looks so good. The boys did a great job of cleaning up all the little just construction bits, wrapping and little pieces of board and things like that. They were able to just throw them on the trailer, and Tim unloaded the entire trailer and got it in the dumpster, and he did all these wonderful finishing touches. He put up our porch light, which came in handy for him as he worked into the night, and we've got the plug now installed behind me. He's got the front door, which we all went out of this morning. He's got the front door installed again, and all the windows and doors, and even the plug that he installed wrapped with the little liner that goes around the seal. So it looks absolutely amazing, and I'm absolutely happy with how everything is turning out so far. But even though it's kind of excruciating to have to do these little details, and I just, oh, we got to rip off tin, and oh, we got to rip off some more tin, it is going to make the product so much better. So we're taking our time and doing all these detailed things, getting a new porch light, all those little things along the way. We know that they're going to have a big impact, so we're just slowing down, doing the things that we need to do before we go to the next step, so that all those things are taken care of and they don't pile up so we have too many little detailed things at the end. We want to make sure we just tackle this whole front side and get it exactly the way we want to before we can move on to the back and the sides of Emma and ripping off more tin, because who knows what that will entail. But we'll be ready for it, and we are excited for it. It was super fun to see the porch light on, and we literally used it right away. So all these little things are really paying off, and sometimes you just kind of have to take a breath and do the little things and not just get so excited about the big things, and in the end they make a huge difference. So we're just gonna call it right here for today. It's I.A.G Farms. It's all about God. We will see y'all on the next one.
This the overcomer's anthem, moving mountains and dancing. Got the keys to the kingdom, so by faith we already won. Whole squad.